Greetings, YouTube. It's your favorite DM Fish Suit here with another exciting episode of Rime of the Frostmaiden. This is session 12, episode 12 of our Rime of the Frostmaiden campaign. We are live streaming this on Twitch right now. It happens every other Monday. We start around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every other Monday. You can find the link to my Twitch channel in the info below. Thank you for all the subscriptions on YouTube. Thanks for all the follows on Twitch. It sure means a lot, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. When we last left our players, they were in a bit of a pickle. So without further ado, let's join them. Join the battle already in progress.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So when we last left, you guys were staring down a hairy beast. And also,
I remember like that.
Dugan's Hole.
Oh,
he was
jeez.
staring down the hairy beast of Dugan's Hole. And also, there was a mammoth there. Sorry, Floor. So, if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, this is not a giant sea turtle. All right, this is a woolly mammoth. For some reason, this particular monster did not come with art, so I substituted my own art. You could have been fighting like a Dodge minivan, which is not completely outside of the realm of things that happen on these D&D streams. Your spells could also be like a floating banana. I'm trying to think of some other things we've done, just like put whatever we want out there.
The banana.
So just to quickly recap, you guys were, you kind of knew that there was some sort of a trap or something. Something wasn't right? I mean, you definitely didn't take these wolves at face value, and these wolves are really the ones who drew you here to the lodge. They said that they were being abused by their frost giant master. Like, to some respect, you probably believed some of that. Or thought that there was pieces of this were true, and it, you don't really know the whole truth yet. But you got up here and you you spent some time trying to figure out how you were going to rescue these two kids that had been imprisoned. Cleo's like, put them in the front line. The giant will kill them first. Gusto is like, no. I think the rest of the party was pretty much like, that's not happening. Ultimately, you guys decided, okay, well, you let them out of their cage, and you were like, well, if the giant comes back, then it's going to be trouble if he sees that they're not in the cage. So let's put them back in the cage, and we'll set up like a trap for the giant. As you're putting them back in the cage, Jordi snaps off this iron bar of the cage, makes a loud noise, echoes off the walls of this cave. This lodge, rather, and you're like, well, not going to happen now. Now we got to get him out of here. And so you came here with a bunch of townspeople and the speaker of the town of Dugan's Hole. And so I gave Jordi rolled for it. So Jordi has control of the speaker, Edgar Dermot, and then everybody else has control of two other townspeople. Gusto decides to send these two kids off with his two townspeople, essentially. So they get off, and they're just kind of cresting the horizon when you hear the noise of this mammoth exiting the cave. Not only does the mammoth exit the cave, he comes out of the cave, or comes out of this lodge, rather, and turns to Jordi. And he says, "You are to blame for this!" And then he says, "You killed my master!" And he lowers his head to charge. And you can see the mammoth, Jordi, and his eyes are bloodshot. Looks like he's been crying for, days. "You are to blame for this," the mammoth bellows, its eyes bloodshot and wild. "You killed my master!" It lowers its head and charges. "You are to blame for this." The words echo in Jordi's head. This scene, pandemonium erupts. The snow comes off this mammoth's feet as it charges through. You can hear the wolves, kind of a low growl. The townspeople are absolutely losing their minds. You hear somebody scream. But Jordi, you don't seem to even comprehend this scene. It's sort of like all happening in slow motion. Kindar in the background puts his hand to his temple and stares down this mammoth, and Cleo looks a little pensive. You are to blame for this. Edgar Durmut begins to draw her sword from the scabbard. The ground trembles. We zoom in on Jordi's face. Not panic, not fear, not even sort of this grim determination that we've come to expect from our battle-hardened friend. Instead, we see a profound sadness in his eyes. You are to blame for this, cries a voice, no longer a mammoth, but a female dwarf. We're in a small stone room. A roaring fire in the corner dances off the faces of two dwarves. A female, who now buries her face in the shoulder of a male, sobbing softly. We see Jordi's face again with that same sadness. Dark purple bruises hang heavy under both eyes, one of which is completely swollen shut, and his nose looks broken. His clothes are torn and sodden with mud, ale, and God knows what else. There's dried blood on his face, arms. He has open cuts on his hands. He opens his mouth as if to explain himself, to try to offer consolation, but realizes that this attempt is futile. There's nothing he can say. The male dwarf, much older than Jordi, holds his wife closer and motions to the door. You won't find atonement here. Shell and I don't accept no apology that's coming across your lips. None of my kin will piss on you if you're freezing to death on the East Way. Gone with you. Get your stink out of my house. Jordi's shocked by the words. He retreats out the door, backs up. We now get one of those like steady cam shots, like on his face, where his head remains like still in the center of the frame, but you can see the motion around him. And he's like almost in a panic. He's rushing out of a series of caverns and tunnels. We can hear hammers pounding metal. Sparks fly in the periphery. It's hot. The air is heavy with smoke. Jordi is breathing heavily, running faster now. He takes fast turns around tunnels. Finally, he bursts out into the night, and we see a wide shot of him standing at the mouth of a dwarven tunnel. He doubles over, spits into the snow, trying to catch his breath. Jordi stands, tears now welling in his one open eye, and he reaches into his coat. He reaches into his coat pocket behind his cloak. And he pulls something small out and he stares down at it. We don't really see it for the camera, but we can see this, how it's affecting him. It's straining him. It's tearing him apart somehow as he stares down at it. He reaches back suddenly as if he's going to throw it away, but stops short as he stares into the impossibly clear sky, as a massive bird can be seen silhouetted against the sky, a rider on its back. Jordi slowly lowers his hand, replaces the item in his cloak, and stumbles off in the direction of the great bird. Now we're back here. And everybody, to break the tension of our little flashback, why don't you just go ahead and roll for initiative, you guys?
Jordi has a non-flashback.
Oh, I didn't roll well.
I think some of us are still on the wrong screen.
Yeah,
Well, too bad. This is where you're fighting.
Oh, cool. There's no sea turtle. Damn it.
We're just going to fight the wolves.
Oh, I'm dumb.
It's nice of you to admit it.
Don't forget to roll initiative for your dudes, everybody. And so that's just a dexterity roll for you, Zund and Sunflower and Jackson. Just a regular old dex roll for your guys, because they'll show up in initiative as well.
They have the same modifiers I do.
Alrighty. Yep. Roll. Okay, Jordi, what's your initiative, my friend?
My first roll was 11. So I'll say that's Jordi's,
Okay.
and then Edgar's was 17. Somehow faster than him in
Damn,
full
Edgar
splint armor.
coming through. Alrighty, let's see. I forgot to pull up the monster stuff. I forgot. I don't know what his dex. Oh, his dexterity's not so good. Spoiler alert. This massive mammoth is not very dexterous.
That would be horrifying if
Okay.
it was.
Let's go. Cleo, what's your personal initiative?
My personal was 14.
What was yours,
And then
Jordi? Oh, sorry, I forgot already. 13?
Jordi's was 11.
11. Okay. And how about your dudes? Let's just do one roll for your dudes, Sunflower.
I feel like what's on my this like app is really wrong with what's on my sheet because it's showing dexterity 3 here on my app thing, but I have dexterity +5 on my D&D Beyond sheet.
Where's your other sheet?
What do you mean?
Where's it saying +3? Oh, in your thing?
Yeah.
Uh,
Can I just roll a regular
Yeah,
for now?
yeah, of course.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Let's just switch. Kindar, what was your initial?
My roll was a 10, and then my roll was a 3, but my first one was a 10.
Okay, so that you is a 10, and then how about your dudes?
Do you want to count that second one as
Sure.
dude 1?
I'm just gonna give them both the same initial. So just whatever.
Alright, so
one
then
roll is.
they rolled a 3.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, yeah, 3. Sorry.
Oh.
Good.
21 for my random.
Oh my
person.
God, you guys did so good. I think your guys won initiative.
That's it.
Okay.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Gusto.
I got a 7.
Oh no, Gusto, not like this.
It's okay. I'm hiding.
That's true. You are kind of hiding. Okay. Cleo, your two townspeople are first to spring into action. What would they like to do?
All right. Let me see what they can do.
Not a ton.
I'm gonna have them use their two-handed spear.
Okay.
Excuse me. Trying to see if that's in range from where they can do that. Each 5. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move them up here in front of where Jordi is.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna have them do that.
Are they throwing the spears, or are they going to attack, like, reach out with the spear and try to, like, stab?
It just says the spear melee two-handed attack.
Okay, so they would need to be, like, right up next to the
Okay, so
mammoth
Let
turtle.
me use my measurement thing. Sorry, it's been a while. Okay.
Basically, if you move them up each one square, which they have enough space for, that'd be fine. Okay, so go ahead and make your rolls then. It's a d20 plus 3. We're going to try to take the first couple stabs at this mammoth turtle.
Am I doing it per or just one roll for both?
Per.
Okay.
So we'll say that this guy is the first. What did he roll?
8.
An 8 misses.
And then a 19.
A 19 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Nine. Nice.
Not too bad at all. Okay. Oops. I just typed this in wrong and gave this creature like thousands of hit points.
Oh, no.
All right. So you got him down under 800. Okay. Cleo's dudes. Okay, Jordy, it's Edgar Dermot is next, the town speaker for Dugan's Hole.
Let me try to think like Edgar right here, which is probably not much. Well, I think she's gonna try to kind of like, since she's like the speaker, trying to like protect all the people, so try to get like in a spot where she's like, because we don't know the intentions of the wolves yet. She definitely doesn't know the intentions of the wolves, so I would think she'd try to get to like a spot where she can kind of cover the most ground, so I guess that would be here.
Yeah, so these two wolves are just kind of like think suspicious dog. Like they are like lowering their heads to the ground, and they don't appear as if they're in the combat, but that could change in a moment's notice.
So, I think she'd go there and then attack the mammoth, because that's literally the biggest threat.
All right, I'm gonna
She has a,
yeah, she's got a pretty decent stat block.
she's got a long sword.
Yep.
Pull that back up. Long sword. Yep, she has a multi-attack. She makes 2 long sword attacks. She has. I'm upset because she has better stats than me.
She's quite a few HP as well, 50 some.
Yeah. Should I just do both attacks?
Might as well,
Then
yeah.
both damage. Okay. Second longbow attack. 17 and 16.
Hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Slashing. That makes any difference?
Okay. I'm not sure that it does, but thank you for telling me. What's the damage?
9 and 7.
All right, 16 points of damage. Chipping away. Alrighty. Cleo, Clyde up on your shoulder. Oh.
Sorry, my phone is making an alarm sound, and I was like, "Oh my
You're
god, what is
fine.
happening right now?"
Clyde
Okay.
up on your shoulder. What would you like to do?
I mean, I kind of want to stay back farther. I don't really feel she can't really do much right now, and doesn't want to make herself like a target to this guy. Okay, you know what? Let's see. How far can Vicious Mockery go? 60 feet. Because I've realized I can use cantrips,
Yep.
right? Cool. I'm gonna move like over here behind these guys for protection.
Peek up between them.
And then I'm gonna use my Vicious Mockery cantrip.
Okay.
Cool. You have to succeed a wisdom saving.
Wisdom save. Okay, not his best save. Failed.
Nice. So you take 1d4. Can I also use my 4 right now that I got earlier today?
It would only be on a d20, that extra.
Ooh, sneaky.
Very sneaky, sis. All right, 2 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on attacks this next turn. Is that right? Vicious Mockery.
Yes, disadvantage on next attack roll.
All right. Cool. Good turn. All right, Jordy, you are up. You just had this sort of we had some, a Jordy heavy flashback here.
Yep. So he's kind of like still stunned. I'm gonna say that's why his initiative was lower.
Yep.
So he was just like standing there,
Absolutely.
and then he like shakes his head and like realizes like where he is,
Right.
realizes the wolves, the mammoth, and then he gets angry. So you bonus action to rage. He
Oh,
does
he's raging.
throws the flavor cloak on the ground that makes a big thud. And he's gonna move up to the mammoth and take. Is that in range?
Yeah,
Turtle head
yeah, that's
there. Okay.
it's kind of an unwieldy
Unwieldy turtle.
turtle.
And roll the bonk. The 24 hit.
A 24 hits.
Need a 24.
What's the damage?
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, lots of damage on
Oh,
this
wait.
dude. Oh, go ahead.
I forgot the rage because the sheet can't have rage, so it's 11. Sorry.
11. Okay,
I
so
gotta
2
remember.
more.
Yeah, I gotta remember to roll the damage separately because there's no way to count rage.
Okay, no
Sorry.
problem. Anything else, Jordi?
Nope.
Alrighty, Kindar, you're up.
All right. Hold on. Kinder's gonna move. I just gotta figure out how far.
Just while you're figuring that out, Jordi, from where you're standing, you can see a little bit more into there.
Colossal squid.
Kindar moves over there. The wolf just bites him and runs. Just grabs him, runs off.
All right. Kinder moves right here.
Alrighty.
And he will use the command spell.
Okay.
And that is speaking of command, and the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
All right. Not its best save. Natural 20. Natural 20 for a total of 20. Because he has no wisdom bonus.
So then
I just saw the entire party deflate. That moment. We maybe could clip that moment for Unconscious and Dying Lore, where the entire party just like a balloon, just the hair is just let out.
That would have been too good if he got it to grovel.
Right? It just like yeah. What does it do?
And then like 20 melee attacks while it's prone. Well, whatever a mammoth can do.
Just like chopping it to death.
This crying mammoth up the ground, just kicking the shit out.
Anything else, Kendar?
I think that is all I could do.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. It is the mammoth's turn. It is. It's very much like hysterical. It's crying and it's flailing out. It's gonna take a shot at one of these townspeople here with its tusks. It's gonna be this guy, your guy here, Cleo, and I know that this hits, but just for funsies, does a 17 hit?
It sure does. Yep.
Okay. It hits that guy for. It's correct. For 23 points of damage, and that guy is permanently dead.
That was probably like off the map somewhere.
Yeah, and his body like flies back 10 feet as this mad mammoth just gored him to death. Okay, he only gets that one attack though, so that's good news for you guys. Kindar, it's your guys' turns.
Okay, so wait, for a ranged attack, it says range 20/60, so what is the 20 and what's the 60?
20 feet is the first increment range, and then 60 feet would be the second range.
Okay, so he has to be at least 20 feet away, but
that'll be no penalty, 20 feet.
And if somebody's like between me and
it's fine. The creature is so big
that they can hit him.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, they're both going to. First one's going to move a little bit. There. Second. Follow. And they're both going to make a little ranged attack.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
And D plus piercing damage. And then they also have that pack tactics. The warrior has advantage on an attack roll against creature if at least one warrior's allies is within 5 feet of the creature, and the ally isn't incapacitated.
That's right. Actually, Cleo's dude should have gotten that bonus on one of hers as well.
I didn't know if it counted because he got murdered first, and he got attacked. Oh, right.
It was before he was. It's like when he was in one piece and not just a pile of goo.
Okay.
But for next time.
All right. So what do I have to roll here?
For their ranged spear attack, it's 1d20 plus 3, I think, or something like that. Right?
Spear range attack plus 3, so yeah, it should be 1d20 plus 3.
Okay, cool. So it's because it says ranged weapon attack plus 3.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 3. You got it.
So that was a 7, and they got advantage, so that means they roll twice. Is that what that is?
Why do they get advantage?
Pack tactics.
Oh, yeah. So 7 misses, but let's see what the advantage is here.
That was a 9.
Okay, so first guy misses. Second guy gets that same advantage roll, so we got another shot here.
It's a 15.
Let's roll for that natty 20.
And a 20.
20 hits.
Oh, I got excited for a second. And before this peasant just like crits and kills a mammoth.
Yeah, this townsperson. Hey, y'all, I did it!
All right, so then it says hit for 1d6 plus 1. So what do I roll?
It's just 1d6 plus 1.
1d6. Okay. And that's a 2.
2. All right. Hey, listen. Your extra character that you didn't have to have in this combat did something, so that's pretty damn good. Okay, and it's cool, Zune. I just realized that you're looking at looking at a stat block for the first time, and you had expressed some interest in playing around, doing some DM. So this is something you'll definitely get used to, is seeing a creature's stat blocks. That's cool. You get to kind of have a test run with that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. Okay, last and also least, Gusto. He just run away. You tackle Cleo, make her eat snow.
I thought about it. This is for the poop.
Yeah, eat it. Yeah, how does it taste?
Right into the yellow snow. Instead, I am going to march out 5, 10, 15, 20 give a look to the wolves to see what their reactions are, because I know that they had something that they did not tell us or that they were lying about when we first met them.
Sure. Give me a perception check, Gusto. It's a freebie.
Well, thank you.
It was almost a 1. I saw it. I saw it circling the 1.
16.
They are very much observing the scene.
Are they licking their chops?
They are kind of nervously almost pacing and just watching what's happening.
I bet they are. 30. I'm gonna move all the way up to the sea turtle
It's a mammoth.
and put my hand on it
Okay.
and yell as loud as I can. Listen! And not in a little fairy voice.
So you say, hey, listen.
Hey, big guy. So, yeah.
The wolves brought us here to defeat your master. We haven't faced him yet.
And so the mammoth looks you in the eye, Gusto. You could see now up close that it's bloodshot, and you can see tears running down its face. He's dead already! You killed him!
Can I do some kind of a persuasion
You're
check?
like, nah.
I mean,
No.
no action.
What,
Because I
me?
ran up to him. So no action, no bonus action. Just wanted to see if I could do something to try and convince him.
Okay. Tell me what you're gonna say to him. What do you want to say to him?
I guess I've already said what I was gonna say. I don't know if there's anything else I could say. All we've done is freed the children. We've done nothing else.
Give me a persuasion check.
Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
I'm sorry, what was the result of your persuasion check, Gusto?
No, you don't have to talk about it. You don't have to talk about it.
It was a
It was a natural one.
It was a
on the
natural
die,
one in
okay?
case anybody's keeping score at home. Yeah, the mammoth just flies into like an uncontrollable rage. If he wasn't already like wildly flailing, he's trumpeting loudly. He's fucking freaking out. And you're kind of in his square. Would you mind backing up just one?
Yes.
Just
I like being all up in
distancing,
the
please.
trail.
right there. Yeah,
There you
give
go.
him his personal, please.
Well, I was like touching his legs.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, you can touch it from there. You can touch it from there.
Oh,
Okay.
great sea turtle.
Majestic beast. Anything else here, Gusto? Is that you kind of just wanted to use your turn to try that?
Yeah, that's
Listen,
it.
A for
everything.
effort. It's just sometimes the dice giveth and sometimes the dice taketh away.
Yeah.
Okay, Cleo, your one living dude is up there front and center. This is the guy who hit. So it is your turn, and he does get that advantage. Remember, if you're going to attack again.
Yeah, he's gonna use the two-handed spear again and just attack him.
Okay, so this will be with advantage.
First one was a 4. Second,
Good thing I had a thing.
Yeah, no shit.
right? Ooh, 18.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
Very nice.
Jordi doesn't get stabbed by the townsfolk.
5.
For 5 points of damage. All right, chipping away at this guy. Any movement here, Cleo's dude, or you want to just chill right there?
Nah, he's in it now. He's
Very
angry.
brave. He just saw his compatriot like gorged to death, literally to death.
Yeah.
Okay, it is Edgar Dermot's turn, the speaker for Dugan's Hole. Jackson, what would she like to do?
Alright, she's going to do her multi-attack again, and I'm dumb and didn't notice that she can use the longsword two-handed. Doesn't make a huge difference, but I'm gonna do that this time.
Okay.
It's just like extra 2. It's a extra 2 damage.
Yeah, I mean,
possibly.
you guys are just looking at these stat blocks for the first time like an hour ago, so I don't blame you. Just learning these little characters that you're controlling.
That's both attacks. She doesn't have pack tactics, so that would be too OP.
Tell me your rolls, please.
14. Oh, gingerbread coffee. 14 and 18.
Okay, 14 and 18, that's a hit and a hit. Edgar Dermot is like MVP of this combat so
Seriously.
far.
It's splint armor. Splint armor is what like my level 4 cleric had in our other campaign. He had just gotten it.
As you guys went to hell.
Yeah.
In our other campaign, the characters literally were in hell.
We're
pretty cool.
progress of going deeper in hell.
Yeah, they were just like, let's go further.
Both 7s.
7 and a 7, 14 more points of damage. Alrighty. To do some math in my head there. I didn't like it. Okay, Cleo, you're up.
All right. She's just gonna. She's gonna move.
She's gonna move as far as she can backwards and start to run away.
She's gonna move just towards the living people, but kind of back a little more.
Cleo
And then just.
And Clyde is like on your shoulder. He's like kind of hiding behind, in your hair, kind of behind you.
Yeah, I would have him like very well in either.
Yeah,
in
he's
my
like
hair or
super
in my back.
scared.
And I would just use my vicious mockery cantrip again.
Okay. It's a wisdom save.
Yes.
I bet you guys wish that I'd rolled a failed that other wisdom save. Oh, it's a 15.
That's my spell save, right?
Yeah, I think I passed.
Yeah, you passed.
Yeah. Alrighty, Jordi, you're up.
Alright, so Jordi he's angry. He's gonna roll the bonk again.
Tell me your rolls, Jackson.
22 to hit. Oh, sorry, I was preparing to. I saw the 22.
22. Oh, 22 hits!
I immediately started rolling typing to roll for damage. 14 damage.
All right, another 14. Damn, you and Edgar putting a hurting on here. Okay. Kinder, you're up.
Right. Kinder will attempt command again, which is a wisdom saving throw. Target
Another wisdom save. 12.
Is that against my spell save?
Yes.
All right, and that's 13.
Oh! What is your command?
That would be. I just want to make sure I say the right word here.
Gore.
Grovel.
I'm sorry, I heard gore. All right, Gusto. Trample? Are you sure you didn't mean to say trample?
That's
Fuck!
great.
Oh, you're sucking all the fun out of the game.
Stampede.
Yeah. Crush. Okay, well, it just so happens, Kindar, that it is now the mammoth's turn, and he kneels down on his two front woolly mammoth legs, and he grovels. He's groveling in the dirt before you. This command lasts for a round, or it's been a while since you've had a successful command.
Whoa.
Wow.
It has, hasn't it,
shame.
Cleo?
Let's see. Follow the command on its next turn. I think it's just he follows
Just that
the command
turn,
and
right?
Then, yeah, and then on his next turn he can get back up if he wants to.
Okay. Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, we're going to say that he is prone. Because he's kind of kneeling. All right, Kindar, it is your two dudes.
Oh, yeah, sorry, duration, 1 round.
Okay, great. It is your two dudes' turns.
Okay, so if the dead guy is next to one of my guys,
Yep.
he can pick up his spear, right? Since he threw his spear?
They got a quiver full of spears.
Oh. Okay.
That's it.
I was worried that they just had one spear as
inside
well.
joke.
I thought so too.
A quiver, spear, a
Oh, you
spear
said-
quiver. Yeah.
Kind
To
of
be fair,
somewhere Cunning
I
Fox
think
is
it-
pissed. He doesn't know why.
he's very angry. You just like hit something.
So stupid. Honestly, Zune, it's a great question. It's a legitimate question, but for the purposes of this, they just have like an unlimited amount of spears. Like they have like 4 spears strapped to their back.
Okay. And if it goes 5 rounds and they have 5 spears strapped to their back.
You got it. You got it. I'm glad you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Cool. And are we able, like, can this guy walk here?
He
Go
can, yeah.
through? So I think he'll do that. And he'll try to do one of those 2-handed melee attacks.
Okay. He would get advantage from the fact that this creature is prone, but you're already getting advantage for your pack tactics, so go ahead and roll
So
that attack.
super double advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that attack with advantage.
So that is a 1d20 plus. Five.
Woof! Let's see what the other roll is.
12.
It's 2 misses, unfortunately. Miss.
Yeah, this guy didn't show up to fight.
No.
The next guy will attempt to hurl his second spear
Okay.
face of this mammoth turtle.
God, huge, taking this creature out of the fight for a round.
21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll another one, because you do get it with advantage, and you could roll a crit.
And an 18.
Okay, 21 hits.
Really want one of them to crit.
What does the 4 mean? So like it says like hit 4 1d6 plus 1. What's the 4?
4 is like that's the average amount of damage that it's going to do. So some, like, if you didn't want to roll dice, some DMs don't like to roll dice for their creatures, and they'll just roll like an average amount of damage, which
Okay.
I think is stupid and for babies, so we don't do that. But that basically, like, 1d6 plus 1 is an average of 4 points of damage. So that's what
Gotcha.
the average
Makes
is.
sense. All right. Well, this one did 5.
All right. See, that's why you roll. That's why, because you can get way more, and you can also do less. Or you can roll a 1 on your persuasion check, which could have completely changed this entire combat.
I think between the 2 turns, he averages out to a 4.
Alrighty, Gusto, you are up, my dude, and yeah, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hold my action to cast Spare the Dying on the mammoth.
Okay. Alright, so if the mammoth goes down before your next turn, you're going to cast Spare the Dying to stabilize?
Yep.
Okay. Cleo, it is your dude's turn. He's between Jordi and Gusto.
All right. So I'm gonna. He's just gonna stab again. Just gonna do a save.
Okay.
Cool. So that's a wisdom saving on your.
No. It's a
What?
D20 roll on your side.
Is
Unless he's going to be like super smart to avoid your spear stab.
Oh, this is your town's dude.
That's what I thought. The town dude's
Yeah,
spear.
it's not a
Spear.
wisdom save. It's a spear attack. So
Oh my sorry. I just
the mammoth's like, ha ha, I outwitted you.
No, I'm just like I was so confused. I've never had to run two people. Okay, so
It's making fun of the mammoth as it's
They had
growling.
a battle in their minds, and the mammoth won.
It is with advantage
Exactly.
as well, Cleo,
okay.
because you have pack tactics, which is good because your 9 would have missed.
First one's a 9, and then a 13.
13 hits exactly. AC 13. Keeping score at
Sweet.
home.
Three.
Alrighty. So I just gave him another hundreds of HP again by accident. Alrighty, Jordi, it's Edgar Dermut's turn.
Alright. She's going to keep hacking away at this sea turtle.
It is very cold. You know, on the Texas freeze over, they had to rescue all those sea turtles, so that's why it's moving extra slow here, because it's so cold.
Ooh, we got a 15 and a 12.
Okay, so the 15 hits.
Ooh, that is- So hits for 4 slashing damage.
Okay. Chip, chipperoo. All right, Cleo, it is your turn. If you'd like to do another vicious mockery, then I'll roll that wisdom save.
Yes.
Another 15.
Damn.
Yep, avoided it again.
Very wise mammoth.
Will not be mocked. No, it's not actually. I have no bonus to it. I've just been rolling well. Okay, Jordi, you're up. I'm sorry, Cleo. If you'd like to move at all, you're welcome to.
No, she's gonna stay.
Okay. All right, Jordi, you're up.
He's just also going to keep on swinging. 25 to hit.
25. Let me check the AC here. Yep, 25 hits. Nice.
11 bludgeoning
Nice,
damage.
easy number for me. That's why I didn't have to do a whole lot of math. Okay, Kindar, you're up.
All right. Kindar will. Kindar's gonna cast Scion Bolt, which is
Okay.
a cantrip, and that releases a bolt of psionic energy and fires it at the target. Range spell attack against a target within range.
Now, let me ask you quickly, Kindar, while you're doing that, just to the whole party. Did you guys divvy up Cleo's booty at all? Does Cleo still hold all these magical items? Or because I remember there was some talk about, okay, Sunflower saying, yes, I have not given up any of this stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
none of us wanted to touch any of it.
got it.
And
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Just making sure, because that Wand of the War Mage is something I know we had talked about for Kindar. I just wasn't sure if he had it yet.
Because I don't know if we know which thing caused the curse.
Yeah, you don't.
So none of us want to mess with it.
All right. So casting Scion Bolt. Range spell attack. Ten.
10 misses. 10 misses. Vlor. This
Is there
creature's
advantage?
prone.
Advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
what was it?
I forgot mine.
Is it a melee
No.
spell attack?
No. It's
Only
it's a spell.
melee
Okay,
attacks
that's why I
have-
was asking, because I wasn't super
Yeah.
sure. I was trying to buy you some advantage there, Zune, to see if you could get another roll at it, but we'll play it by
Jordy's
the
would
book.
have had advantage. But...
Alrighty. The mammoth shakes it out, shakes his head, steps back up, standing, and will do what he was going to do last round, which is to make a gore attack against Gusto. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. What's your maximum HP here, Gusto? Because I think I could actually kill you.
I don't think you could kill me, but
Oh,
you
was
could
that a
try.
challenge?
19 is my max.
The wolves attack.
19 is your max. Yeah. 19 is, okay, so, I mean, just FYI, I could absolutely permanently kill you.
So you would have to do 38 points of damage.
Which I could do.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to roll it in chat,
I mean,
just so everybody
it's
knows that
mammoth.
I'm not cheating it. Okay. All right. Here we go.
The one person that tried to reason with the mammoth.
Okay, you're not permanently dead. 26 points of damage. Gusto is unconscious and dying.
He said the thing, you guys.
But yeah, if I rolled 8s across the board there, you would have.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I mean, it's not an opinion.
I guess.
It's just math. Okay. Gusto unconscious and dying. Please, if you would remove your hit points from your character. Thank you so much. Kindar, it's your two dudes' turns. Team two
All
dudes.
Dude number 1, melee dude, will try his hand at his two-handed spear attack one.
Okay. The one character, by the way, unconscious and dying, the one character who is going to spare this mammoth's life.
Immediately devastated.
Gored to death in a single turn.
Let's hope that somebody will heal me.
The only person that can is Cleo. That's a good
I
thing. We
can't.
have a healer's
and I
kit.
can't.
16
Oh.
He has a healer's kit though, so we can stabilize.
and a 15.
This is
Okay,
a
the
healing
16
word.
hits.
Bonus. Oh, that's not a cantrip though.
Thought we used.
And that would be a 4.
All right. Again, I always try to think of this like damage that you're getting from the townspeople as just like free damage. So any time they hit, it's great because you're getting free.
Yeah, it's damage that we could have not had because we could have just not took them.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
it's like we shouldn't have sent out those people before, huh?
We should have sent those kids in.
Yeah, we should have sent the kids in
About
first.
the children.
You know, that would have been
No.
even
That would have
better.
eaten up 2 turns.
Didn't we send 2 people back with them though?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I sure did.
Probably
We
could
sure
have
did.
one.
I mean, he's the one.
They knew their way back on their own.
Mm.
I'm just curious as to why the mammoth attacked me when I didn't do any damage to it.
Because you touched. No one likes.
Yeah, because you touched it. Because you gently touched him on his penis. He didn't like.
No, I touched him on one of the proper legs.
I mean, if
okay?
you is not his third leg.
No.
You did scream in his face.
To
too.
be fair, you failed miserably on your persuasion check.
So? I didn't hit him.
Shut up,
Things that
Fisu!
you're- Things that you're lying about killing it.
Yeah, I mean that's kind
I
of.
mean,
picture.
Jordy did beat the crap out of him.
It gave him a PTSD flashback.
Yeah, we see. Wait, hang on, let me read the mammoth lore that I wrote. The mammoth's heart beats. Okay, what does dude number 2 want to do here? Ranged dude.
Range. He's gonna use his ranged spear.
Well, that's what his mama named him. My name's Ranged Spearman.
11 and
Wing ding doodly ding doo.
22.
22 hits.
It's getting so close to getting a crit on this mammoth.
He wants it.
I don't care who crits it. I just
Look
want
at
one
him. He
crit.
wants it. All right. All right. He's in rough shape. He's got a bunch of spears sticking out of him now. Think like cavemen hunting a mammoth. Like, that's kind of what he looks like right about now. And Gusto, I need you to make a death saving throw.
You know what?
No. Here's the natural 20 right here. He's going to step back up. Just
Oh, I
murder
was
this
gonna
mammoth. Oh, I thought it
That
was
would
a
be
1.
amazing.
Oh, I thought it was a 1. It's a 7.
It's still a fail.
That's a fail. 1 failed death save. And it's the beginning of round 4. It's Cleo's dude's turn.
Okay, so same deal. He's just gonna stab
Give me old stabberoo.
Stabberooskies. Okay. $14 is the first one.
Now, pack tactics,
And
do you have to
then
have a
13.
conscious ally within 5 feet of you?
Um,
What's the wording on pack tactics?
incapacitated is the word.
Hers is right there, isn't it?
No.
It has to,
Oh, yeah,
it
you're
has
right. You're
to be
totally
at least
right.
one of the
You're totally
warrior's allies is within 5 feet.
Okay.
So as long as one of the allies is within 5
Gotcha.
feet.
So, yeah, that's true. He doesn't have to be conscious, I guess. This guy is drawing strength from seeing Gusto unconscious and dying.
Thank
So
you.
14
14
hits.
Cool.
I still need to get Gamer Heroin to put Clyde up on Cleo's shoulder.
Oh my god,
They are-
please. 5.
5 points of damage. All right. Still kicking. Okay, Jordi, it is Edgar Dermot's turn.
Alright. She is going to keep chopping away
All right.
with her longsword.
Oh, there it is.
Yes!
All
Edgar!
right, I'm going to take the second roll as the confirmation of the crit, which confirms. This is a confirmed crit by Edgar Dermot. Is this a slashing weapon?
Yes.
This is called Momentum. Double damage and +2 on all your attack rolls for 1 round. So she's going to get +2 even on her second attack here, but roll your double damage first.
It's 11 and 10.
How does she kill
So
this mammoth?
21. Well, I think he probably tried to swing down and she probably got up on a tusk and slashed it, tried to slash it in its eye.
Oh, it just jams
Since,
the
hitting
longsword in.
Hitting it in the legs wasn't doing it. She could tell it wasn't doing it, so she waited till she tried to hop up on a tusk and get hit something more vital.
Yeah, she's a legit fighter. So she she gets up there and the
Yeah,
mammoth.
And this thing took 2 children from her village.
That's
She's
true.
pissed.
Okay, Edgar Dermot takes it down. We do have somebody who is unconscious and dying, so let's go ahead and finish out the round here. Cleo, what would you like to do?
Has a healer's kit somewhere on him with charges left on it.
And you guys know that already, so it's not some secret anymore. Okay, so we can just hand wave it then. Cleo runs over. WaffleCone 43 months, dude. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Waffle. Roll your D4 in the Discord, dude. Cleo runs over and
I run over to him, I guess.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Jordi could do it.
Very hesitantly step over my dead friend and search for his healing kit.
and other shit.
Yeah, what else is in his pockets?
I
While I'm
mean,
looking for the
lots of
healing
stuff.
kit, is there anything else I find?
Sure. I'll
Just little things, small things. Just pocket
roll a.
Nope, you don't find any small things in there.
Wah, wah. Roll a perception check, and I'll let Vlor decide what you can see.
Okay. Two.
Some lint.
The first thing that she would pull out is the holy symbol.
What is your holy symbol?
It's a pendant with kind of a shield with lightning bolts coming off of it. A pendant to the Storm Lord.
And it's like a necklace around your neck?
Yeah, it's kind of tucked in. I don't
But
normally
around
have
his
it
neck?
out.
Not in your pocket.
Well,
Right,
kind of in the
you rolled a
pocket.
natural one,
Natural
so
one.
like you
Yeah.
you see it.
Yeah,
you see it
you're
around his
checking
neck.
pockets and everywhere. So
And
I
then you
figured-
find the healer's kit.
Okay, I find the healer's kit and then I use that on him. What's so yeah, I
It's
don't know how to
it's
use
free.
it.
It's free.
Okay, cool.
So you
Okay.
I use
stabilize
that.
it. Yes. What did
And
I
then-
get, Waffle Cone? What did you give me? I have a bunch of stuff tonight. Sorry, Cleo. Go ahead.
You're good.
It's got 8 charges
Can
on it
I
now.
still move back to where I was?
It's free actions now because you guys aren't in combat. So immediately the mammoth is dead, and the wolves. Cleo stabilizes Gusto, and the wolves move up and start to like examine the body, and they're like, no longer under the thumb of Norsu. And the female wolf's like, yes, you did a great thing today. Now leave before we tear you apart.
Oh.
Who's this Norsu?
His blood drips from your weapon.
Ah, so it's the mammoth.
Yes.
I'm guessing you weren't fond of the giant or his mammoth.
Now we control the lodge.
Control how?
We'll be able to use it as our base now without this wailing mammoth in our way.
Your base for what?
The female wolf kind of like circles around at that Kindar. She circles around, and the male wolf is like, you freed our home, now leave before we tear you apart. And he bares his fangs.
I feel like
Oh,
we
I
should
just-
leave.
We just took down this mammoth that you were afraid of. Why should we be afraid of you?
Roll for initiative.
I'm not messing with these wolves. They're the ones that took the kids.
Yeah, but we don't really have much health and we could always come back
Tell
with
him you
more
right,
said.
bro.
people.
Say what you said again, Jordy. What did you say?
Which part?
What did you say to them? You're like, why we don't fear you?
Yeah, we just killed the mammoth. Like, why should we be afraid? Like, I didn't mean to like instigate a fight back. See why? He just wants to know like what's going on. Like, why should they leave all of a sudden?
Yeah,
when
so
they
like
wanted
he's
help?
like, you did our dirty work for us. It's the whole reason we were able to bring you here. We will leave Dugan's Hole be. We will no longer hold the town hostage. But you will leave us to this lodge.
Don't have much of a choice with floor down.
Yeah, I think we should like go.
Could Edgar say something? 'Cause
Sure,
I feel
of
like she
course.
deserves a say in it.
Yeah.
I don't know what she would say though.
yeah.
As a townskeeper. Because-
Edgar's like, now y'all. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what do you think? I mean, I know that I was playing Edgar, but
Because it's her town that would be in danger of these wolves. So I
Right.
feel like it should be her decision, but I don't know what she would want to do.
I mean, kick it around with the party a little bit here.
I mean, I know it's not in our best interest to fight the wolves.
I don't know. They said that they would leave us alone, so
They
we
also
go there and
They've also been compulsively lying to you for like
Yeah,
the
they
entire
also
time
said
you've
there was
known them.
a giant here.
yeah, but we could always like get more people and come back too.
Do we have any reason to believe that these wolves are actually going to be harmful to anyone if they're left be?
Why don't you give me an insight check there, Dar, and see if you can suss out how truthful you think they're being.
Natty 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, you just don't trust these wolves. They've given you no indication that they're truthful. They say that they're not going to attack or hold hostage Dugan's Hole anymore, but just from the way you saw them interacting during the fights, to the way they're acting now, you kind of just don't trust these wolves at all. You're not sure. Yeah, that's you don't think you think they're pretty much lying.
So I would convey that I
Yeah, what do you say?
some suspicions. I'm not, guys. I don't think that these guys are really trustworthy. I think that we just did their dirty work to take out the guy who's holding them hostage, and now they're free to rain whatever terror that they want.
I still think we should just leave and come back with more people.
I think this was all the people.
This can't be
Like, this is-
all the people.
This
Well,
was
we can
the
go get the people who brought the kids back, and maybe the kids have grown up by now.
Good.
this.
Yeah, that's a good
Their
point.
hardships made them very strong.
This
Now
is the
level
fight.
3.
This is the fighting force of.
I so wish that we could just get Gusto back up.
All right, so
That's the only thing.
let's freeze time here for a second, because you guys are definitely on a clock with the start of this combat, which I think at this point is probably, if not inevitable, it's about to happen. What can we do as a party? I'll allow you guys to come up with a plan to try to. I don't know. What do you want to try to do here?
I don't know, just
I
what
wanna-
we can do.
I want to
Leave for
try
an
to
hour.
pretend that we totally believe the wolves. Like, okay, like we so believe you guys, and then just back off and like get to town and just like, let everybody know about these sketch ass wolves, and then get more people, and then go out with more people while we're healthy, and go fight
Okay.
them. That's my thoughts. Personally.
Kindar.
Yeah, Kindar kind of thinks that that's a good way to go about it. Kind of rest up, especially with Vor, kind of being unconscious over there, or
Okay.
not doing so hot, and probably getting this dead body back to Dugan's Hole.
Jordi.
Left of it. I think Jordi wouldn't risk it because Vor is hurt.
Okay. All right, so you
yeah,
guys
I think
want to.
Yeah, fuck Edgar. I feel like she wouldn't want to go, but I don't care. I'll say that like Jordi gets Edgar to go as well. 'Cause I feel like she just like slaughtered this man, and she probably thinks she could take on the world.
Right, yeah. She's
Jordi,
got the
like, talks
adrenaline
her
going,
down.
and so does Jordi in a lot of ways, too.
Yeah, but Jordi, as we see, has been in a situation where he did the same thing that Edgar is about to do. So Jordi would try to talk her down and be like, "Look, we can't handle this right now. We already lost 2 people. We can still get save one person. This would just lose more of your townsfolk."
So yeah, you've talked her into it. She goes and picks up the body of this fallen townsperson, what remains of his broken body. And she's like, "Yeah, y'all gonna bring your dead too?" Kind of looks back at Gusto.
I think he's still kicking. He's just taking a nap.
She kind of nudges him with her boot. Little wispy thing.
Dirty, dirty shoes.
All right, so you guys all head back to Dugan's Hole, and the wolves definitely eye you as you go, and they start to like tear chunks off of this mammoth as you move away. So they like bite into him and start to tear his flesh.
I assume Jordi would be carrying Gusto.
What's that?
I assume Jordi is carrying Gusto.
All right, so Jordi carries Gusto, and you guys, after it takes, I think what I said, half a day. So within an hour, Gusto, you wake up. You can roll some hit dice if you'd like,
Yes.
or you could just be at 0 HP, whatever works for you.
I think it's just 1 HP until we take a short rest.
Yeah. So yeah, it takes you about 4 or 5 hours to get back here to Dugan's Hole, and you do make it back. As you guys are approaching Dugan's Hole, the 2 kids run out to greet you. And I've already forgot their names. You guys remember their names? So it's Silja and Finn.
I think it's Meat and Shield. Isn't that right, Cleo?
I think so, yeah.
They run out to greet you, and Silja is the older girl, and she's like, "Mother, these are the ones who saved us. These are the adventurers who saved us." And you see an older woman walk out, and she's just like, again, this is like on the outskirts of town. She's like, can't thank you enough. We don't have much here in Dugan's Hole, but my older brother, he was a hunter, and he passed away some years ago, but he left behind these boots. He won these in a drinking contest. She kind of looks at you, Jordi. She's like, I bet you know something about them drinking contests, don't you? Anyway,
Oh.
I can't thank you enough for the return of my children, and here, I want you to have these. And she hands these boots to you, Kindar. Do you want to do? Why don't you do an Arcana check on those, Kindar? See if you can. See. Oh, Zune! You are fucking
Another
on.
Wow.
You are on fire. Another natural 20. Yeah, this is a great item. These are called Boots of the Winterlands. Let me share with everybody these Boots of the Winterlands. And I lost the ability to see this, so if somebody wouldn't mind just reading the quick blurb about it. Jackson, would you tell me about these boots?
These fur boots are snug and feel quite warm. While you wear them, you gain the following benefits. Resistance to cold damage you ignore. Difficult terrain created by ice or snow. You can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection. If you wear heavy clothes, you can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Amazing.
Resistance to cold damage is the keywords on those bad boys.
Kindar
Use these
takes
on
them.
episode 2.
Kindar takes them from her and says, "Thank you so much, ma'am. Was it her husband?
Her brother.
Her brother. We'll honor your brother with these and make sure that these are put to good use. I know all about these. Seen them throughout my travels. So thank you so much.
You've already honored our town and honored my family. It's the least I can do. So you guys get back to the speaker's house, and Edgar is pissed. Jordi, she's pissed. She's pacing back and forth. She's like, your mind wizard there tells me these wolves are lying. We needed to cut them down right where they stood. I already lost one good man. These wolves are going to continue to terrorize my town.
Well, we know where they are. We couldn't risk losing any more. We don't know how strong the wolves are. Even though they refer to the mammoth, but there's 2 of them versus the 1 mammoth. So we wanted to make sure that our friend was good and healthy, because if anyone else goes down, our friend can help them.
I'm ready to go now.
You have 1 HP.
Or-
you're like bleeding from the ear.
Or
I'm
within
fine.
an hour.
All right, well, let's get I was gonna try to come up with 2 names for those 2 other guys. Let's get freaking Frack back here, and we'll get back out. Anybody want to do anything else here in town? Or you just want to get these guys and like head back out now? Do you want to get a long rest? What's the plan?
I just need to roll some hit dice. Short rest for me is good.
Floor's the only person that took any damage.
Kindar
Oh,
used some
Flora.
spell slots though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we should take a.
It has been a day.
Yeah, so maybe Kinder will say like, guys, I know we're antsy to get back there and put an end to these wolves, but honestly, I think they're probably not going to be looking to cause any trouble tonight. And we've got we've got some issues to take care of here. You know, Laura, I know you're antsy to get into this, but you got to rest up and make sure that you're actually ready for this fight. You don't know how strong these wolves actually are.
That's true. They seem like spiteful creatures, so they're probably going to sit there and eat the mammoth all night.
Okay, so long rest. So everybody, and it has been like a full day, so this is not like some weird long rest you're taking in the middle of the day or something. You're like legitimately on a day-night cycle. So everybody gets the benefits of a long rest. And Cleo, when you wake up in the morning, you feel cleansed in some way. You feel... Yeah, you just feel really good, Cleo, when you wake up in the morning.
I had a good night's rest.
You had a really good night's rest. You're feeling pretty good. Even Clyde can tell. He's like, you're glowing!
It was that cabbage soup.
I just picture her with her curls
Yeah.
everywhere, just getting out of bed, be like, that feels great. And then Clyde's right there. She doesn't try any of her spells right away. She just knows that she's just feeling real good today.
Yeah, you're feeling pretty good today. So let me tell you a little bit now that I think that I've telegraphed enough that you are no longer cursed. But let me tell you a little bit about the curse itself, because you did cleanse the curse. Do you remember how you cleansed the curse?
No.
The
Drink
water.
holy water.
Yeah, it's the water that you drank actually cleansed the curse from you. But the curse wasn't that you couldn't... The curse didn't curse you to not be able to use magic. So can anybody... an inspiration to anybody who can tell me the actual mechanic of this curse? Like, how was the curse actually mechanically and in-game affecting Cleo? We'll play a
Was
little...
it because like I touched the object?
But that's how you got the curse. But I'm saying, like, how... Because yesterday you wouldn't have been able to use magic, but you can now.
Oh, so it was like once she drank the holy water, she had to wait until she had a long rest.
Yes,
or-
so the curse itself actually did not give Cleo the benefits that she would have gotten from a long rest. So when she was taking those long rests, the first time after she was cursed, she had no spell slots available. So when she took her long rest, she didn't regain her spell slots the next day, but she was already at full HP. So you guys didn't. It was really hard to be able to tell. Because if she had lost any HP, then she wouldn't have gained that HP back. But she was already at full HP, so she just didn't get her magic back. And so this long rest is the first long rest that she's taken since the magic was cleansed. Since the magic cleansed her to get her spell slots back. So go ahead and give yourself an inspiration there, Zune. Well done.
So I was also thinking if we had figured out whatever the word was for that pebble, then she would have been able to get a spell back.
True, yeah, you would have gotten a spell slot back. Absolutely. That's the the secret word is razzmatazz.
Of course.
Well, now I can fuck shit up.
Yeah, now I'm feeling a little bit better going into this combat. So Gusto, you're gonna have your dudes. Let's head back
Can we
out to
give
the,
one of them back to Cleo since she lost one?
let's head back out to the lair here. And we'll get this kind of set up. Of course, these turtles still there.
And there were no more people in the town that could come with us. This was it.
Yeah, we got the 2 people back from.
You got 2 more people,
Okay.
so it's gonna be Gusto's dude stows. Let me get those guys all set. Players always, you guys always have some interesting stuff, because I was like, I don't know, if I was playing, I might have just taken the fight right there. But I understand the reason not to. Like, I totally get
Yeah,
it.
I was tempted.
I
We just
totally
needed
get
2
it.
hours. 2 hours.
Yeah, if Gusto wasn't down there, I definitely understand.
If we could have just gotten the cure wounds off, then I
Yeah.
think we would have been fine.
But now you're actually in much better shape here with Cleo having her magic as well. So here's your 2 dudes, Gusto down here at the bottom. You should have control of those guys. This guy's not here anymore because he dead.
So before we go in like guns a-blazing, Kinder kind of wants to talk to the group real quick.
Yes, I encourage
and,
that.
like just like kind of like bring something up that has been going on through his head since we left the or so basically while he was sleeping overnight. I guess he kind of had an epiphany maybe.
Yeah, and on the trek back out here.
So yeah, while he's walking out, kind of like talks to the group and says, "All right, guys. So throughout all of my travels, I've encountered a lot of things, but I've never encountered anything like a circuit board, and I've also never encountered anything like talking wolves. And I'm wondering if before we start attacking them, maybe just want to see if they about the circuit board."
Problem is that you guys don't have a circuit board with you.
Did we not bring it with?
No, you
No.
left.
We left it in good mead
Yep, you left them in good
because it's
mead.
massive.
Yeah, it's a big ass bag.
Got it.
You left it in your rent-a-shed in good mead. Your storage locker.
The storage locker that was a place of worship.
And if you don't pay if you don't pay the fee, they're gonna auction it off.
It's gonna be a whole war.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I don't mean to throw.
No, that's fine. I was gonna have to like, wait, which one of us Hazen has it?
Yeah, you don't. Unfortunately, you just don't have it with you because the bag that they were in was pretty large. It was large. But I would encourage trying to come up with some sort of a plan here. For entering the lodge and what you'd like to do and how you'd like to accomplish it. So you feel free to take it away here.
I think we should kill them.
His astute observation. But how?
I've got a mace.
Do we just want to storm in? I'm okay with just storming in. But if you have any other ideas.
Flying V formation.
Give him the old knuckle puck.
I wish there were people who could like do potions and like that kind of stuff around these parts so badly. I'd just get like fireball and just explode them.
That
I
wouldn't
have
be
no
very
idea.
fun, would it?
So does anybody remember what they said? The wolves told you about these 2 other entrances. Did they tell you? You guys remember anything they said about these 2 other entrances?
I think the top one was just like their food and supply, and then the middle, their den, like their main kind of
that's right.
area.
Yeah, so as far as I know, they don't connect. So we can't there's not like a back door that we know of.
Yeah, I mean you don't you don't know. You've approached this tomb or this lodge rather the from the east.
Maybe we should just go in directly in the front where the mammoth came out then.
Jordi and Edgar are down for that, but they're also built for doing that.
Maybe we should also try and go in quietly.
Do
We
we
don't
even
have
know
to
that
be
they're
loud.
here at the moment?
No.
Edgar would have difficulties because she has built armor.
I wouldn't be the quietest either. Could I check to see if there was any tracks after? I know it's going to be kind of rough because of all the messing about we did, but to see if there was any tracks leading out after what we did from the wolves.
Why don't you give me a survival check? You're pretty decent survival there, Gusto.
Yeah, not bad. 13.
The fact that there was a battle here and that there's so many people walking around and the wolves have all been walking around here, it's really impossible to say.
It was a long shot.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, anything's worth a roll. Especially if you're a Zune Master and you just roll only 20s.
I'm ready to walk in the front door.
Okay.
Yep, Jordi's down. Jordi and Gro are both down for walking in the front door.
All right, give me a marching order here so you guys enter.
I would say
Def-
Jordi and Edgar are in the front.
I would probably
There's
be
no
behind.
oppositions.
I would think that the townspeople would kind of be going behind Edgar.
Okay. So as you enter this passageway, Jordi and Edgar, this passageway is choked with ice. Above you, icicles are densely clustered, their points as sharp as daggers. If you're trying to move through quietly, then I'm going to need a stealth check from everybody.
Yep.
All right. This is going to be everybody,
can-
including your townspeople.
Might as well try. Luckily, Edgar has the same dexterity as me. Do you want 2 rolls or 1 roll since she has the same modifier?
It's just 1 is fine. And you can roll 1 for each of your duders. I'm just gonna let you stop rolling now because it's pretty clear that Gustav failed his stealth roll. So
and Edgar gets disadvantage anyway.
you're moving forward, but you're wearing armor. You're trying to get around the icicles. They're breaking. You're running into them. You're not stealthy.
Because of all these people we have with us.
And Gustav clang, clang, clang. All right.
It's all somebody else's fault.
Maybe as a backup plan, try to lure him into here since there's icicles on the ceiling. The Zune Master has I forget the spell, but it can make a loud noise, an image. Could try to do that.
Oh,
Like
I have
a
mage
last
hand.
ditch.
Yeah,
As like a last ditch.
I could do thaumaturgy, and that makes that could cause
Just
an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choice within range.
What if you make him hallucinate?
Hallucinates I use on somebody. I could use an illusion though. I can make something appear, or create a sound.
figured the icicle could be a last ditch thing since that was probably going to make everything in the whole tunnel fall.
I also
What
have
if-
psychokinesis where I could actually
Oh yeah,
look
you
at
could
the
just
icicle
pull
and
down.
just, yep. As
Or,
long as it's
like-
not like 50 pounds. Go ahead, Cleo.
You can make it sound like there's a shit ton of people there, like a large amount of people, so they think that there's a lot more than who's actually there. And we could say there's a bunch of people outside, so that they're scared.
Oh, my sword sure is sharp. Isn't that right? 20 other guys who also have sharp swords.
Exactly.
I'd just say, are we going in or what?
I would say we'd rather catch them off guard than have them know that there's anything crazy. So maybe let's start slowly making our way in.
Yeah, they've already heard.
If
Heard
if
us.
they've heard anything, then they would be on their way out anyway. So
Yep, I guess start scooting our way in there.
A little bit further in. You start to see now where the cavern starts to open up into a larger oval room. All right, Jordi and Edgar, you get about right there and you start to really see what's in the center of this room. There's light that's coming from the top of this domed lodge. I'm just going to go ahead and reveal a whole mess of this room to you, including a familiar friend. This oval chamber with high walls of glittering ice resembles a sepulcher. I don't know what that is. I'm going to look that up. It's going to be... We're going to learn a word here. Tank.
I
It's
wouldn't
a
say it's
small
something
room or
at the cemetery.
monument cut into a rock or built of stone, in which a dead person is laid. Okay, well that's appropriate because Jordi and Edgar, from your vantage point, you can see the hacked up corpse of a frost giant lies on the floor, entombed in translucent ice. Looming next to that is the male wolf you've come to recognize. He snarls at you and says, "Didn't learn your lesson, I see." And now, for realsies, everybody roll for initiative.
What if we just like backed out and lured him out of the cave?
You can definitely do that. It's going to happen
our
on your
turns.
turn.
I don't think it would happen though.
Probably not.
Just
We
being,
might get sandwiched here actually.
That's what I don't want to have.
Well, so I'm assuming the wolf is going to be fast, so I don't think we'd be able to get out in time.
personally, I wouldn't mind having a sandwich.
Fine, you got meat shields.
Alrighty, who's this guy's lagging back here? Is this Cleo's dude?
That I thought both my guys were dead still. My
No,
guy had my
no,
name
no.
underneath it before, so
I
wasn't
removed
sure.
the names because it was driving me crazy because there was like 400 names out
Oh.
here. You have one dude who's alive. I'm pretty sure that's your guy.
He's in back protection.
That's your man. Here, we can. I'll give him. Oh, because you love him so much.
Should I roll two, or just the one since it's the same modifier?
Just one is fine. We'll have
Okay.
you have the same term. Okay, let's talk initiative. Gusto?
I have a 14 for myself.
Okay.
Are we giving the chumps the same initiative?
Yeah,
as
just give the chumps the same initiative.
11 for the two of them.
Okay. Which ones are your guys?
Mine are the one right beside me and the one to the right of me.
So, Hye and Hye?
Nope, I'm sorry. Here and here.
All right. I'm just going to mark them with those. And then Kindaros will be the other guys. Okay. So, I'm sorry, what was our initiative?
11 for the chump.
For the chumps. Okay. Okay, Kindar, what's your personal initiative?
mine was 9.
Alrighty. And how about your chumps?
The Trump's melee and range were 15.
Okay, so this guy is melee. And this guy is ranged. 15, you said?
15.
My name's melee. My name's ranged.
Oh, you have those backwards, I think. From
You're right.
mine are the ones on the near my guy in bottom
All right,
bottom
well,
right. And
now they're
sorry,
those guys.
I can't keep track of who's melee and who's range. I'm sorry.
Okay.
you gave my guys the little potions.
All right, you guys are the potions. They're both alchemists. Okay, Jordi, yours.
Got 16.
All right, 16
We
might
both
win.
had
Is
the
going to
same
win the day
modifier.
here, I think. And then Edgar got the same as you.
Yeah, we have the same modifier.
All right, I'm just going to let you go first because you're Jordi. You're everybody's favorite character
Apparently.
and first death in the campaign. Okay.
I mean, it's most likely.
And Cleo.
Oh, I got a 13, and then my guy got a 19.
I believe you mean your chump.
My chump.
You got a 19? All right. Actually, that your Cleo's guy wins the day again. The guy's initiative roll is nuts. Okay, beginning of round 1. Cleo, it's your chump's turn.
Okay. This thing again. 60. Okay. He's gonna move up here, and he's gonna make a ranged attack.
How much movement does he have?
He has. Oh shit. Oh, 30 feet. I thought it was 60. My bad.
So he can move right to next to Gusto. Or up
Man,
here.
so he can't really do anything.
He can move one
Okay.
of these two places.
He's gonna just move up here
Okay.
because
Slap.
he still
Kindar
only
in the
sees one
ass.
of these wolves. Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then I don't
And
feel like he
he's
can really
super
do
far
anything.
away, yeah. What's the second range increment on the spear?
60
Yeah,
long
Yes.
range.
Yeah, it's not happening.
That's at disadvantage, I think.
I think until they can assess the situation, it's like we only see one of these wolves. Where's the other wolf?
Yeah,
and then also like
even so,
protecting
he's
the back.
pretty far off. Okay, sounds good. Jordi.
Well, Jordi is not the fastest. So, I'll move up to, where was it? There. 25, and that, and he will rage. Because
Oh, it's
he
gonna
has
rage.
had this, yeah, he's had
Interesting.
it simmering, because he wanted, he wanted to beat the wolves.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he knew
he would
war
have
was
he would have
down.
had this fight last time.
It's just been, it's simmering. So throws the flavor cloak back. Here's the thud on the snow, and he's ready to throw down.
Stupid dwarf. Anything else? You gonna chuck something at him or nah?
Nah.
Okay.
Just have his maul.
All right, it's Edgar's turn.
She is basically going to do the same thing because she is probably more pissed than Jordi, except she also doesn't have very far. She has 30, so she's just going to be slightly ahead, and she has no option for a range attack. Wait, no, she does. Hold up. Yeah, she has a heavy crossbow.
All right.
Yeah, she takes a heavy crossbow shot.
All right.
I forgot.
Did anybody put on the boots, by the way, Kindar? Did you put the boots on, or are you just carrying them?
I grabbed him and put him in my bag.
Okay. Why would you put them on? I mean, they're just cold resistance boots. Okay.
That wasn't weird at all.
13 hits.
Nice. All right, I didn't expect it to.
Just natural armor on these duders, so.
It's 3 piercing damage.
All right, that's not nothing. Alrighty, Kindar, Ranged and melee. It's their turn.
Okay. Ranged. What? Let me see. I think it's 30 feet they can move, right? 30.
Yeah, 30.
Melee will move 30 feet. Let me see how far that is. Range will move behind him.
Okay.
To leave him right out of range, able to melee attack him. Fall just short.
Alrighty. All right, Gusto, you're up.
I will move about 20 feet ahead,
About yay.
and I will pull out my crossbow
Okay.
and take my first shot at
Jordi.
the wolf.
Oh, okay.
No, not yet.
Sure.
Not a Jordan yet. See what we get.
Or
What's a
catches
10
in
to
his
hit?
mohawk.
No, 10 misses.
I still let him know that I was
Kind of trying to
shooting
aim through the icicles, just like super tough. Couldn't quite do it. All right, Cleo. Magic coursing through your veins. What would you like to do?
Okay. She's just so scared. She still has Clyde with her, but he's hiding, so it'll be okay. Let's see. Hmm. Sorry, just
You're fine.
thinking. I'm gonna, just because she still wants to stay back, she's gonna move up. Let's see. She can move 30 feet. That's just within 60 feet. That's amazing. All right, it's great.
Oh.
She's gonna use her vicious mockery.
Okay, that's a wisdom save. Passed.
Oh, like it didn't.
Yeah, it didn't work. I rolled a natural 18.
Stupid wolf. Okay. And then
Is Vicious Mockery a bonus action or no? It's an
it
actual
is
action.
one action.
Okay. I think we let GH get away with bonus action for 6 sessions or something like that. Okay. Gusto's dudes. The first appearance of Gusto's dudes.
Yeah. They're a new group. Let's see. We will have them both move ahead 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And they will hold their actions to throw a spear at the wolf if it comes within 20 feet.
Okay. Both held actions. Kindar, you're up.
Okay, Kindar, I believe can move 40 feet. Check that. Yep. Move. There. And he will fire a scion bolt at the wolf,
Okay.
which is a cantrip. You release a bolt of psionic energy and fire it at the target. It can be 120 feet. Make a range spell against a target within range. On hit, the target takes 1d6 psychic.
All right. Roll your ranged spell attack, please. this guy's on fire tonight, you guys. Holy shit.
That'd be a 24.
Almost.
24 hits. Sometimes the dice Zune. Remember the session for the session you can't roll like above a 3. Just remember that this happens.
Oh, there's that 3.
All right, 3 points of damage with your Scion bolts. Anything else, Kindar?
That would be it.
Okay. It is this wolf's turn. This wolf.
Dieswool.
Face, yes. Okay, this wolf's gonna run right. Can she squeeze? Yeah, she can squeeze around here. She's gonna get right here.
Nope.
It's gonna be a Jordi. Edgar's gonna get an attack of opportunity as the wolf sneaks past.
And my dudes would also get their.
Yes, they'll both get there.
Yeah.
So the 3 attacks will happen.
But Jordi doesn't?
No, because it went here. Boop. Boop.
Oh.
Oh,
But
no,
to
you're
move-
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So the 2 spears and the 2 attacks of opportunity.
Alright. I'll roll Edgar first.
Oh, baby. This is gonna hurt, but it's gonna be worth it.
Oh, Edgar almost critted again.
Oh, Edgar, you piece of shit.
Just chops his head off as soon as it passes by. Edgar is now like a legendary character.
Yeah. She's like, dang, y'all!
Both of
Heal
my
me a
dudes here.
mammoth! Okay, let's resolve Edgar first. So go ahead and roll her damage, please. I think everybody hit.
Oh,
Yeah, those are amazing
input
rolls.
roll. I just put exclamation.
Wow, that wasn't even close.
I forgot the roll. I just put exclamation 1d. 9 damage from Edgar.
Okay, and then Jordi. Had you rolled a hit yet?
I did not.
Okay, let's do Gusto's 2 dudes then, because I think they both hit 22 and a 20.
Yep.
Max damage for him.
Whew, 7 damage. That's nice.
Yeah, that's super good. Okay, second dude.
4 damage for that guy. That's
Okay,
not bad.
and then Jordi.
Oh, rolled an 8.
8 misses. Okay, so for AOLs, not really 2 AOLs, just 2 ready to actions. This wolf inhales and exhales a blast of freezing wind in a 15-foot cone in front of him. Gusto's 2 dudes, Kindar, Gusto, and Cleo, and melee, Kindar's melee dude. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Can I mind spike this? I'm not sure if this would apply here.
Okay.
But it's a reaction, which you take when a friendly creature within 10 feet of you is targeted by an attack.
No, this is not a targeted attack. This is a AoE.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay, that's a pass.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm sorry, what was this? What was this?
This
check
is a
against?
dexterity saving throw.
That's a 21
That's a
for
pass.
Gusto. Let me check on team 2 dudes.
Kinder got a 6.
That's a fail.
Both of my guys failed.
And another fail. And then melee. There's no way it's gonna let you roll like that soon. There's no way. Ooh, it's spicy.
10 for
That's a fail. Okay.
melee.
So Kindar and all three of the townspeople in this area take 18 points of damage. Kindar is unconscious and dying. So are all three of the townspeople. Cleo
With the boots in his bag.
Cleo and Gusto, you guys both take 9 points of cold damage.
I thought I passed.
You did. That's why you took
Sad.
half.
Yeah, it's like it seems like burning hands, but cold damage, essentially.
Okay.
Chilly hands.
What happens next is you hear a yelp from this poor townsperson in the back as the wolves execute the pincer move that Cleo was rightfully concerned about. As this, the female wolf comes up behind this townsperson and attempts to bite him. Maybe 13 to hit, Cleo?
But
On your duder?
uh,
I don't know what their AC is.
yes, it hits.
Hits. I need, well, let's see if I can. Does 9 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw for the guy. So just a d20 plus his strength modifier. And it's not your
Does
HP,
he
it's the
get-
guy's.
No, you're good. Does he get advantage?
No. But he did
Wait,
pass.
I thought you said I took.
No, it's the
I thought you
it's,
said-
it's this guy in back here.
Oh. Because when I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I thought I passed. you
Oh
said
no,
you
no,
did
I'm
this-
sorry. I'm dumb. You did take 9 points of damage. This guy also just took 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
sorry. I just looked at the wrong thing. But
And then does he get any advantage on, because it's an attack roll? Is that an attack roll? Or is that a saving? Is that different?
he get like your guy gets pack tactics, but there's nobody around him right now, and it's only on attack rolls, so it's kind of a
Okay.
double whammy. But
Well, I
he
got
did,
17.
yeah. So you did pass, and so you are not knocked prone because the wolf was trying to drag him down to the ground, but it didn't.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, it's the top of round 2. It's that guy who just got like walloped by this wolf. It's his turn. Cleo, what would you like to do?
He is going to. He's just gonna say screw it and use his two-handed spear to attack this wolf.
Okay.
Okay. $23.
23 hits.
Fuck yeah, that's a natural 20.
Oh, well, confirm your crit then. So roll the attack again. Your townsperson might crit.
Wait, what do I do?
Just roll the attack again. Same
Just to
1d20
confirm a
plus 3.
critical.
Oh, it almost switched over.
Is it frack? It was frack.
Yeah, that's frack, of course. No, it's flick. No, not a confirmed crit. So just maximum damage. So what
So
would
9.
9 points of damage? Okay, good. Good.
And
Okie
then, is he
dokie.
able to move at all?
He is. He'll take an attack of opportunity if he does, though.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, Jordi, you're up. You just saw this
Alright,
wolf
Jordi.
run past you and then basically knock half the party unconscious with this cold breath.
He's not happy that this wolf squirmed by him. He's gonna get up a little closer, try to bonk him. I'm going to use 4 that I got from Book Fairy
Okay.
2 sessions ago. number that turns out to be. That's
Whew. It's fun rolling with a +10, isn't it, Jackson?
it really is, because he wouldn't have hit that. Oh wait, yeah, he would have. Never mind. Regardless, not taking any chances.
Say 22 to hit, which hits.
Oh, bludgeoning.
12 bludgeoning damage. All right. Alrighty, and Edgar Dermot.
Well, she sheds herself with the heavy crossbow and goes for her long sword. Can she do that? Since she
Sure.
just
Throw down, yeah. Draw the sword.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And starts swinging away with the long sword, two-handed. So 21 on the first swing, 15 on the second swing.
That's a hit and a hit. That's so funny, Amnesiac. Did you see that in chat? You're using them as a pillow. Oh, that seems very,
Oh,
it's very comfortable.
13.
Oh,
Max
Edgar, I
damage
just
on
say it
one.
ain't so.
9 on the other. So 22 damage from
22
Edgar.
points of damage.
Nice.
Edgar is pissed.
Yeah, this wolf's in rough shape. Okay, melee guy is unconscious and dying, but ranged guy is still up. Kindar, what would he like to do?
Range guy will scream out, "Melee, no!"
Lore, thank you so much for the gift sub. Amnesiac, welcome, my friend. Amnesiac, if you're not on the Discord, head over to the Discord and you can go to the Dungeons and Dan's Games channel. Roll a 1d4 and you can give it to our poor unconscious Kindar if you so wish.
I thought that was a good call out. So
Yeah, range will range attack against the inside wall, the one.
Melee, no! Thank you for that follow, dude.
What was that? 1d20 plus 3, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. Melee! Sunflower, thank you so much for the gift sub. Yazardo. 16 hits. Yazardo, if you're out there, you can do the same thing. You roll a d4 in the old Discord.
And that'll be 4 damage.
Ranged guy.
4 piercing.
4 piercing damage. He's getting revenge for his poor fallen companion. Okay, Gusto, you just got chilled by this frosty breath. You shook off most of it. What would you like to do?
I'm going to yell a word at Kindar and tell him to awaken with a healing word as a bonus action.
You kiss him on the lips like Neo, or like Trinity in the Matrix, and you're like, "Now get up."
No, it's a word. There's no touching involved.
You tongue him. That's what I heard.
Consent and all.
Sure.
1d4 plus 3.
Oh, maximum healing.
7 points of healing to Kindar. And then I will drop my crossbow and saunter over to the wolf, pulling out my mace and giving him a whop over the head. And I will use the +3 from Book Fairy.
Oh, look at this Book Fairy. It's handing them out.
Thank you, Book
Carrying
Fairy.
combat.
So that is... It's normally a +4, so it's +7.
Sunflower, if you want to go ahead and roll
19.
another D4. Oh, you already did? Is this your D4 for the sub? Nice. I was just about to say it. Let's go.
It was a 19
Yes,
hit?
I'm sorry. 19 hits.
For 3 points of damage.
3 points.
I guess I should move myself up there.
You should.
So
Unless you threw your
would
mace
have
at
been-
him.
5, 10 feet to get to him, and then 15, 20 to get over here by Jordi.
No worries. Okay, Cleo, you're up.
All right. Okay, well, da-da-da. I am going to attack this wolf with my dagger since I'm already right there.
Nice.
First and foremost, I'm also going to add that 4 to it from my sub from earlier, not for this one. 'Cause I
Okay.
have 2 4s.
Alright, yeah,
So
you gotta save it. Save it.
save you. Okay. Do you care if I just add that 4 to my 5 that I already have to add to it? So just
That's
like
fine.
plus 9.
Yeah, that's fine. Damn.
24.
24
Nice.
hits.
Okay, so
Just gonna
1d4
scoop,
plus
yeah.
3. Seven. And
Okay.
then if she moves right now and goes behind her friends, is it still like if she wants to go like here and then like here?
It's an attack. It'd be an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
If you leave his range at all, then he'll get an attack of opportunity. So you could like scoot
Okay.
around him, but you wouldn't be able to move away from him.
Okay, I'll just stay.
Okay, both Augusto's guys are no good. Kindar, this might be the first time I've asked you to do this, but please make a death saving throw. Oh no, you're not dead anymore. Damn it. Well, you make one anyway, just for me. Kindar, what would you like? Kindar, what would you like to do?
All right, so like, am I just basically in normal state now?
You're
just
fine. Yeah, you're
with 7 damage.
with
Yeah.
you have 7 hit points. You're back to life, back to reality.
All right, so I have a question. So if I have an AoE attack, can you target that at a wall? Like,
Yeah,
for example, could I
Yeah.
target like this spot right here, hit things that are within range?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I guess if Cleo moved there, it's become a lot more appealing.
I'm like, I didn't move any. I'm in the same spot.
No, you moved. You had to move to hit him with your dagger.
Yeah, you're one spot
stepped.
back,
You
which
stepped.
would
You
have
took
made
a
that a
5-foot
viable
step
attack.
forward.
Well, it said I had a 20 range, so I wasn't sure. Oh, reach
Oh.
5 feet. Range
Well, if she
20
threw
to
the
60
dagger-
feet.
That's for throwing it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it's the same attack modifier and everything to throw the dagger.
I wasn't trying to get all up and close and personal. with
Okay,
him.
well, just make sure next time to tell me that you're doing that.
Well, that's why I didn't move. Okay, sorry.
It's a super long dagger. It's taped to the end of a hockey stick.
I don't know.
She picked up one of the spears from the quiver.
It's fine. I just like it's hard for me to keep track of all that stuff. So I moved you forward because I thought you were stabbing him.
For sure.
So if that makes your
Okay, so I can target this spot that with an AoE attack.
okay.
Right.
And what's
Yeah,
AoE?
It's Cyanova. You create a psionic shockwave. It strikes a 10-foot radius sphere within range. All creatures in that area must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed saving throw, a creature 12 psychic damage and is knocked prone.
Okay. Terrible intelligence on these creatures, actually. Failed.
Okay, so they take 1d12 psychic damage and are knocked prone.
All right, roll your damage. Don't see a d12 rolled very often. 2 points of damage. It didn't have to do hardly any damage here, Kindar. Tell me what the shockwave looks like as it kills this winter wolf.
Kindar kind of focuses all of his energy against the wall. He sees like an ice wall there, so he shoots, like focuses there, and he kind of like shoots a wave out that comes out from the wall, and you can probably see some icicles start shattering and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
falling on
and
the
then
dead.
it blows out the wall. I can see it come.
I can see like the wolf is dying, then probably snow kind of falling on him, some ice falling on him.
Hell yeah. All right, well done, well done. One wolf down, however. What's this? Oh, it's just too tempting. Okay, Cleo, make a strength check. So just roll strength plus the modifier. This wolf's gonna attempt to grapple this dude in its maw. Oh baby. I rolled a 22. So your guy has to beat a 22 with his strength check, or he is grappled. Which he didn't, so he's grappled. This wolf sees her brother fall, grabs this guy in her mouth, this really wounded dude. And this guy's 2 HP, as you guys can see. She grabs him in his mouth, looks at her fallen brother, and just runs off with this guy in her mouth. And we'll see you guys back here in 2 weeks for our next session of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Thanks so much!